it's your guy Brian.
And today, welcome to Hot Plate Sundays.
Yes, we are back with another special for Sundays again.
Special Sunday. So today we're making some fish cakes.
We're trying something new today.
We're doing a little twist to it again. So
Yes.
instead of using some saltfish, we'll be using some salmon.
We're gonna be using some salmon, you know. So as you can see,
The one, the can right here.
we got a canned salmon. Normally people use saltfish, but this time we are gonna be trying it with the fish, since it's fish cake. Something new. So
Put a little twist into it. So we're trying to always put some little twist into it, putting our own little vibes. So yeah, so we're gonna get into it.
So if a lot of you guys know about fish cake, we're going to be putting some peppers. We have some Jamaican peppers here, so we're going to be using some of that. We have some onions and garlic.
You have the magic
We
powder
have
right
the
here.
magic powder, and then of course we have the onions, and of course we have like some garlic here that we're going to be mashing. So we're just gonna give you a little bit of everything. So let us know, give us some thumbs up.
So we're gonna get into it like right now.
So first we have to open up this one is called a wild pink salmon. You could buy it in the store. And it's
Ocean brand.
Ocean brand, you know. And then we're going to do our thing with it. So
Let's clean off the top. Some more water. So thumbs up if you guys missed us. You know. If you reached this far, definitely give us a like and subscribe for more back-to-back content. If you guys missed out what we did 2 weeks ago, the first and second and third Hot Plate Sundays, go check it out.
Now how does this work again? How you have to press it?
Put it right here.
Or you have to put it there?
And press it down. But let go.
See guys, technology. See, in the olden days now we have our knife and we open it. So as you can see, this is the salmon. You see, it looks in there. It comes with the water and everything, so we're going to be using that. We're just going to straighten this out.
Give a thumbs up if you guys love you guys saltfish. And if you give a thumbs up if you guys love you guys fish cakes. And what about all the ackee and saltfish people out there? Give a thumbs up as well. And if you never tried before any of the three I mentioned, try it out one day. If
Guys,
you're a
look at this.
fish person.
See, this is all the fish, and normally when you have saltfish, it normally would come like this, right? So it should be same concept, right? So I'm just going to take out the bone.
Saltfish would have more bone though.
Yeah, that's why we're trying something different. Because sometimes you know, when you're eating saltfish, you get kind of worried about the bone. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just mashing it, just like if I'm making fish cake. So I just want to make it a little bit mushy, and just to look to see if there is any bone, because you know it's still fish. This you guys can try at home. This is simple snacks to eat, you know. Alright, so this we ready. So now we're just gonna spice this up.
And if you guys want to see us make some ackee and saltfish, definitely give a thumbs up, comment down below. And if you get this video to, let's say,
Hit that button, guys.
let's say about
Subscribe.
20 likes, I'm definitely gonna make some ackee and saltfish for you guys.
Gang. Come on,
Right now we're
guys.
making some fish cake. You know, definitely Brian is from St. Vincent. I'm Jamaican, for you guys that don't know already. So I mean, I eat fish cake, but this is not something that we normally would make on a daily basis or often in our household.
Sometimes a little snack,
in our household, so it's not really our specialty, you know what I mean? But ackee and sausage, definitely. If this video get to 20 likes, comment down below, hit that thumbs button, and subscribe, and you guys will definitely see that in the next video. Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe. So you see, this is the garlic. With this is like a little mesh. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna mash it up, right, to make it small. Right, just squeeze. You just need a little bit like this. See that? You just need a little bit. All this gives flavor to the fish cake, right? So we're just gonna, and then we could just cut it up a bit finer, because you know once you put it and then you add the flour, you're not gonna pretty much taste any of these things, but you still need the flavor. All right, so now we're gonna put this. So we put this inside.
Mix it with the salmon.
We're gonna mix it with the salmon. We're just creating what we call a flavor base, right? And then we're gonna take the onions. We're gonna do the same thing with the onion, but we're just gonna chop the onions small. We don't need too much onions, because
we're making a small portion, so you don't need to use a whole onion.
Yeah, it just depends on the quantity you're making. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, follow us. So far we have a lot of comments. People like what we're doing so far.
Yeah, we see you guys, we see our followers, we see our, our true supporters. It's always commenting all the time.
Yes, we like that. Because it gives us a little bit of motivation, even if sometimes we're tired.
No weakness. We're back at it, back at it.
Right.
But we're doing this for you guys, so thank you very much for those who are supporting us, liking, commenting back to back. We appreciate you guys. We see you guys.
So you see, this is the onion that we see, cut it up as fine as I can, right? Just to make it bite.
Just so when you make you don't, in every bite you take, you don't really.
Well, you're not gonna feel it, yeah, exactly,
onion,
because you want to eat it bite size, right? So now you see what we do. We add everything we are making. We are adding it inside of the fish, right? And now we're gonna add. So you see, guys, we already have that's the salmon fish, the onions, the garlic, and then we're gonna put a little bit of Jamaican pepper, right? Normally I put the whole thing, because sometimes if you just put piece, because of the flour, it doesn't give.
The flour become dominant.
Exactly.
So then you won't taste the spice.
You won't taste the spice at all. Sometimes people think, oh, it's going to be too hot. But you got to put everything.
That's hot.
You see that? Everything I cut the same, on the same base. Everything I cut small. Now if you don't want to use your hand to scrape this in, then you use a spoon, because your finger is going to be hot. Right? Okay, so that's the basic step finished, and now we're going to add some flour, right? Just natural plain white flour, and of course you have magic powder. So you see, we're creating a batter in order for it to fry. So I'm going to mix a little bit of water. This is the tricky part, guys. You gotta use half warm and half cold. If you can't use too much of a cold water, because then it will kind
half cold and half hot.
Yeah, you have to kind of mix
make
the
it
water.
warm.
Yeah, because if you use just one water, then it's gonna kind of make the bake like hardish. Right.
So normally we'll have the camera posted and you guys see both of us, but this time I'm doing a little bit different. I'm holding the camera to make you guys see up close exactly what's
going on. Because this is like something new we are trying. Although I believe it's going to be okay, but you never know, right? So I put 1, 2. I'm gonna give it at least 3 tablespoons. Well, I want to say well, this is like a dessert spoon. So say 3 to 4 dessert spoon. And then I'm going to give for the magic powder. I'm going to put a teaspoon. Well, I could give the same amount too.
No, I think that would be too much.
Yeah, no, not the same amount, but I mean I could use the same spoon and just probably give like 1 teaspoon, 1 dessert spoon. Right? Or even you could give a judgment. You could just put a little bit, as much as you can, just to cover the floor.
Not too much.
Yeah, you know, as you put, you will give your own judgment, because this is only to make it rise. And as you can see, guys, when you're making food, sometimes you have to try and be a little bit precise, because everything is all based on precise, man, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna add.
Even though when we were growing up, I mean when I was growing up, it was pretty much put a little bit of this, put a little bit of that. It wasn't really information given on a precise basis. So just like based on eye judgment, you know. Well,
yeah, but you know when you're growing up little, sometimes they don't want to put the whole pressure, so they tell you, okay, just put
a little bit of this.
Yeah.
And put a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit.
Yeah, which is true.
And a little bit of water. Not too much, you know, just a little bit.
But then again, I think my dad was a little bit more that, because he used to tell me you have to do judgment. You have to kind of be a little bit accurate when you're making stuff.
Well, you're pretty much saying the same thing. Not too just look a bit of this.
Yeah. And guys, we're also going to put a little bit of black pepper. Right? Because black pepper and Jamaican pepper are two different. Black pepper normally good for flavoring. Because we want to have something that has a little bit of flavor, right? So look at that. You see, actually, my judgment is not bad at all, because once this fry, right, it's gonna come in. So when you think about it, I nail it a little bit. You could smell the fish.
No, I was about to say, it's like so soft. It looks like tuna.
Tuna, yeah, exactly. That's what you need, because you know it's the fish cake, right? The fish cake have to be a little bit like if you mash in tuna.
No, but you know, sawfish is like more solid.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I put 1 more tablespoon of flour, right? And
we're just testing it out, guys. We're gonna see how it comes out.
Yes, it's all based on experimenting, right?
Every Sunday. You guys haven't commented down below yet. What do you guys want to see us do? What do you guys want to see us make?
We're doing new things, right?
So we're trying out different things. Like I said, if you hit this like button, make this video reach approximately 20 likes. 20 should be good, right? 20 likes or 15 likes.
Well, give it as much as you can give us.
15 likes.
This is
and then we'll see from there. We'll see from there where we'll be able to make another video for y'all.
So guys, I'm adding a little bit more black pepper inside. Right? And then after that, we're going to get it all frying. So why you want to start getting the
I'll put some oil up in the pot right here. Alright, so we're just going to add a bit of oil. Cover it up. That should be good enough. Put it on high. Make the oil heat up. And if you guys remember from last week, when we were doing the shrimps, when the oil is hot, we just normally test it with a small little piece, just to see if it fizzes. And then you know the oil is ready.
Exactly.
Right now it's on high, and we shall wait. And then we got the batter over here.
And see, guys, so far that looks good. See, it could be able to take some, and it could be able to fry.
Looks like potato salad.
Exactly.
From the camera.
Right, but because you know it's salmon, and when you start mixing salmon, sometimes salmon breaks up into little pieces, right? So far it looks exactly like what I was thinking. So let's see what goes on from there.
So in just a few more seconds, we're gonna wait up until
We're gonna give us a few minutes. Meantime, let the pot get hot, and then after that we're gonna start frying. And it's supposed to be golden brown come out once you're frying it. Oh, and there's one thing I didn't put inside, guys. You see,
some salt.
We want to put a little bit of salt.
Oh yeah, especially this is not no saltfish.
Because this is not saltfish, guys. Remember.
That is so true.
Right? Saltfish, you have to kind of be accurate now. But this now, you just sprinkle, because you know it's not a lot. So you just sprinkle what you think. Normally I always have a good judgment with the salt. So you just sprinkle as much as you can. Fish also have its own flavor, right? So we're good with that. And then when we're going to fry now, we should be able to just take up like this and put inside. So you're supposed to be able to fry.
Maybe
all right.
Use a bigger spoon so you get a bigger portion.
Well, no, when you're making saltfish cake now,
it's nice when it has like at least like a portion, like, you know, like that big.
But then
you know?
it's
not like a timbit.
Well, when you're making saltfish,
unless you're making like a timbit version.
Well, normally when you're making saltfish, it's because saltfish cakes is what you call appetizers. So you don't want big size. It's supposed to be small size, right?
You know what I got in my head? Actually, I'm thinking about, you know, what were you call that?
When we were growing up, we don't eat saltfish cake big. We like to take one, or unless we put it into a bread or something like that, right? We could use this.
No, there's another one in there.
It's typically.
I'm thinking about flitters, you know, fish flitters actually. That's what I'm thinking about, fish flitters. But you're talking about the small little balls, like timbit balls.
No, well, the thing is, because normally you're supposed to be able to spread this out, right? Okay, this is supposed to be very hot now, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
See?
That's what you're looking for. Once you see it's doing that, the oil is hot.
And guys, have in mind, saltfish is a very funny thing. So when you fry it, you have to load a stove, right? Because it can cook on a fast base, right? You see that, guys?
Maybe wait and see.
No, that's how you have to put it. You put as much. See, it's just like if you're making a saltfish. Right? So you see, you're doing as much as you could do to fry, right? The batter I'm not worried about, because the batter I know for sure from making saltfish, the texture of how it's supposed to be. And if you guys like salmon, this is another way of doing something for the kids if they don't want to, you know. They might enjoy this better like that, because you know salmon, sometimes some kids don't like salmon, but according to how you do it, they probably will eat it not realizing.
Some kids don't like salmon.
Some kids.
And then you just said they could try it with salmon.
Well, yes, you know, no, but you know they don't like to eat the whole. They don't like to see it when they're eating it, right? But if you make it like a appetizer, they probably say, "Oh, what's this? This is new."
It's like a smoothie. Put in spinach and smoothies, and your kids don't like spinach. Pretty much.
So I let it fry a little bit, and then after that, I'm gonna turn it over. And because it's fish, it's still falling. You see, it has that nice smell.
Just like flip it.
You don't have anything to flip. Ah. No, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for it. Ah, I see that. Is it low enough? Experiment for us to be good.
Comment down below if you guys like fish cakes. And if you do like fish cakes, you know, tell us how you make it as well. Everyone has their different ways of making it.
Well, I have always wanted to try fish cake with fish instead of salmon, instead of saltfish, mind me, because sometimes I find saltfish is so like.
I love saltfish.
I love saltfish too, but sometimes I find
saltfish. I love saltfish, especially with ackee. Boy.
No, that's because you're Jamaican. Jamaicans like saltfish, ackee and saltfish.
I love ackee and saltfish. Ackee is saltfish by itself too, but it don't feel the same without the ackee though. You know what I mean? And then you have the dumpling at the side. You know, the fried dumpling.
When you
or the
experiment
ball dumpling
on food, believe me, those little ideas always comes in where you want to try different things now for yourself.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Comment down below. Let us know other things that we can try. By all means, we're ready to try it. If you guys have any ideas, even like, I don't know, from different countries, wherever you guys are from watching this video, definitely give us ideas.
Give us a heads up.
We'll search it up, figure out how to make it, and we'll try it, experiment it. For sure. And if you guys ever tried anything that we have made on any Hot Plate Sundays, comment down below, tag us in it, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Twitter. Let us know, Snapchat us. You know, let us know if you tried it.
Exactly. Stick with the VB Tubes, because the more you comment, the more you set us up, right? The more we're going to be able to do, right? And the more we're going to look for ideas. You know, you give us strength when you kind of give us ideas or feedbacks or ask questions. You know?
Let us know that you guys enjoying this.
Yeah. I mean,
regardless, we're still gonna be making videos, but your support, we love that.
Yeah.
You know, we love that.
Because it gives us motivation. I mean, we learn to motivate ourselves because we want to be able to give you guys some
great
easy.
content all the time.
You
know what I mean?
So far,
it's golden brown.
See, so far it is not as bad as all, right? It's just that I see when you make them big, it just looks like if you're going to, right?
If you're going to
eat like it's more like making a hamburger meat. No, when you're making saltfish cake, you want to, it's what you call déhanché, it's appetizer. This is how we say it, right? We want something to munch on, and then after that you have your meal. Now, when we were kids, we make these things to kind of like, if we don't have nothing to eat, then this was always quick meal or quick appetizer, something to.
Yeah, I remember, like once in a while, my grandmother used to make flitters, but you know, we make it kind of differently. But she used to make it, and she used to bring it. We used to go for a picnic and all of that stuff. You know, it used to be nice.
Yeah.
Something quick to munch on, you know.
Exactly. You know, sometimes you may not be hungry for food, but you may be hungry to just munch on something.
You may be at work, 15-minute break.
Exactly.
Grab one or two, you know.
And as you can see, we get you a very good salmon, because this is the wild pink salmon. This is considered as the best salmon. So you could go and you could get something a little bit more reasonable, but I just decided to try this something that I think. That this is almost like you're buying a salmon, right? It has the actual flavor of the Pacific salmon.
You can just make a smaller one like that.
Yeah. You see, when you're doing fish cake, right? You always have to be fast because fish cake is something that it's the same idea when you're making the fish cake, right?
So far I got 4 over there. How much we're able to do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's why I said
not bad.
From that can you get. I knew that already.
Not bad.
Right? Because I have another can over there too that I bought extra. Okay. So far, looking good, guys. Libby Troops, gang, give us 2 thumbs up. Libby Troops, now tell us for sure what you like. And for sure, a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, I never knew you could do this with the fish, with the salmon." Yeah. You see, even me, when I actually never do it with salmon, I always do it with saltfish. But sometimes the saltfish.
It's gonna be a very interesting experiment for both of us to test out together.
Yeah.
Cause I never tried it with salmon.
Yeah, but by looking at it, I could tell right now it's pretty good. Because I could just look at it and know. Okay.
Looks like banana fritters.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way.
Right. And if you have bread, you have a bread and you put this with a bread, a slice of toast, you put a little butter on the slice of toast and you drop this on and you're good to go.
Butter with toast?
Yeah, you put the butter on the toast, so you toast it, and then you put this now on top.
On top of.
You put the fish on top of the bread, and then you just eat it like
Oh,
you
really?
have enough. Like there was the French toast. You have a French toast, right?
The fish version?
But with the fish, right? So you have the bread. You put like a base of butter. You put it in the toast, and then after that, now you just put this on top and you eat.
That'll be interesting.
Because it's all appetizers, right?
I mean, I had fish burger before, but
I don't think a lot of people make like fish cake with experimental. They just go with what they know, right? And sometimes that's why we don't know until we try, right? You have to try different things to know how it tastes.
gotta try. Alrighty.
Stick with the baby troops, guys. So far, see, and it didn't take us long. It didn't take us long at all, right? Makes me feel like I'm still in a cooking school. I always used to say.
Yeah, it's a great idea to be making something every Sunday, or at least try to make it every Sunday. We did miss out last Sunday. We apologize on that.
Well, because we had something going on last Sunday, we didn't want to miss the Oscars, right? Right, and then after we had the Kobe.
Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant's daughter and everyone that was on board on that helicopter.
Exactly. So
pray for you guys and the family. You know, there was a tragedy, so definitely I was tuned into that. I'm sure a lot of people was as well.
And we're all a big fan of Kobe Bryant, so we kind of couldn't believe it happened, but life. We could have it all today and lose it all tomorrow. So.
Yeah. So, but we didn't forget about you guys. So we're back again. Positive, uplifting. We love you guys as always.
So guys,
you just have to click that like button. Click that like button. Subscribe, share.
Hit that button, guys. Subscribe. Stick with the Vibi Truth.
If you reach all the way up to this point, you interested. So don't hesitate, man. Click that subscribe button. Click that bell so you don't miss no video that we post. We see you guys. We see our subscribers, man. We see our supporters as well. We see all you guys commenting.
So far, guys, we're able to put our mission together. See that, guys? So simple, so easy. Fish cake. And you never believe we were able to do it with salmon.
No.
So now,
the question is,
how would it be?
How does it taste? So we're gonna experiment that right now. We're gonna test it out right now. No, don't put it in there. Just leave it on top.
It's very hot though.
Yeah, it's okay. It will cool down. We're gonna test it out right now. The moment you guys been waiting for. Let me put this camera up. Or can I hold it? It's so heavy. Alrighty.
So guys, see, these peppers has to be used.
You wanna try one?
So we're gonna try one now, and we're going to see what the verdict is. Guys, this looks like it's something we could eat in a matter of no time. Do you need to do
a thumbnail? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. Alrighty. So we're back. We're about to try. Dun 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 dun.
Fish cake.
We're about to try it now. So
this is what we came out with our experiment. And guys, we're gonna take the bite and then we're gonna be able to know what we come up with. Okay, so let's go. Ready?
On two?
On 1, 2,
3.
Not bad.
I taste the pepper. I taste a slight touch of salmon.
Salmon.
But it's very soft. It's soft, but it tastes good.
It tastes good.
It tastes good.
You see? You don't.
I will give it.
It have a nice little pepper, a nice little bit of the flavor of every different thing we add inside, and it tastes a little bit of the salmon, and of course, the texture is soft, so you could be able to take a bite. And you get a crunch, so you get a crispiness. Hey, there you go, guys. It's worth a while. Try this at home.
It's worth a try. Worth a try. Try it at home.
Try it at home.
I give this one at 8.5.
And it don't even taste the salmon.
What do you give it?
I'll give it about that 8 too.
8?
Because with the sawfish probably even a little
With the
bit.
sawfish, I think it would have been better.
Yeah.
But with the salmon, if you don't have any sawfish at home and you have salmon, try it. You love it. It's good.
It's still pretty good.
It's good.
And you have a little bit of the taste of the pepper and everything. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I taste the pepper.
Yeah. It's definitely something I will do again to eat. Right?
Especially if there's no sawfish.
Exactly. Well,
There's no sawfish and you have salmon. Good idea to try it out. So that concludes the video today. If you guys reached this far again, hit that thumbs button. Hit that subscribe button.
Stick with Vibi Tubes.
Because if you're not with us,
then you're missing it out.
you're missing out.
And you want to be rolling with us.
So you gotta hit that bell button as well. Make sure you have your post notification on so you do not miss any of our videos. And like we mentioned earlier, if you tried any of our recipes or what we have done on our special Sundays, let us know.
Let us know.
Tag us up on Instagram.
Yeah.
Share these videos with your friends and family.
Exactly.
With your auntie, uncle, brother, sister, nephew, niece, all of that. Let them know about us. And we shall see you guys.
And we should have somebody else to try this. Remember we said that?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna think about doing a little special twist on our
Sunday
Hot Plate Sundays.
Instead of us being the judge, man, somebody be the judge.
Yeah, we're gonna have like some contestants and make it fun, you know, make it fun. So stay tuned to that.
Stay tuned for more, and don't forget Vibi Tubes. Gang, gang, gang. Stick with the troops.
Peace, love,
Unity.
we out.